She kept bringing up the end of the pregnancy every time they argued, until one day he stopped trying to calm it down. And that's where this goes wrong. This guy, mid-20s, is in a relationship. His girlfriend is early 20s, and she's about 8 weeks pregnant. Not planned, but not unwanted either. At least, not at the start. They talked about it and decided they'd try to make it work. And before this, things were actually fine. But once it becomes real, everything slowly shifts. She already had anxiety, and now everything feels heavier. Money, stability, support, all of it. And the way it comes out is during arguments. Not every time, but enough that it becomes a pattern. They'll argue about something small, and then she says, maybe I should just get rid of it, or I'll just make an appointment then. And the first time it hits hard, because that's not part of the argument anymore. That's something else entirely. So he handles it carefully, stays calm and reassures her, because he knows that she's stressed, knows that this isn't easy. But it keeps happening, again and again and again. And after a while, it doesn't feel like panic anymore. It starts to feel like pressure. Like every disagreement suddenly carries weight and something bigger sitting underneath it. And there's no normal way to respond to that. You can't argue, you can't push back, you can't even disagree without turning it into something else. So he adjusts, starts being careful, trying not to trigger her, trying to keep things steady. And then one night, they're driving home. She asks if they can stop for food. He says no because they need to save money and keeps driving. And then she says it again, that same line about how they wouldn't have to even worry about money if she wasn't pregnant. So maybe she should just get rid of it. And this is the moment, because something in him just snaps. And he says, then go ahead. What's stopping you? Or do I need to make the appointment for you? And the second it lands, he knows that he crossed the line. She doesn't go quiet. She explodes, calls him heartless, says he disgusts her, that she hates him. And from that point, everything changes. She stops sleeping in their bed, moves to the couch, puts distance between them, for days. And now he's sitting there trying to figure out what just happened. Because on one hand, he knows pregnancy is a lot. Hormones, stress, everything at once. But on the other hand, he's been hearing the same thing over and over, that same line in every argument, and it wore him out. And now he's stuck in that place where he knows what he said wasn't great, but it also didn't come out of nowhere. And that's what makes this uncomfortable, because it's not about that one sentence, it's about repetition. It's what something turns into when you hear it enough times. Sometimes it's not the first time something is said, it's the 10th. And now he's pulling back, not smoothing it over, not fixing it, just sitting in it. And she's still distant, still angry. And he's left wondering, was that the moment that broke it? Or was it already heading that way? For me, this stinks of emotional manipulation. So I don't blame him for not just absorbing something like that. But I'm curious, what do you think? Thanks for judging that one with me on Am I the Arsehole But Zen. Let's see if your verdict changes next time.